Lordy. Hey y'all, it's me Fergie. So I'm about to do another what the fuck video. Just because it's a lot of shit that's making me say what the fuck lately. And it's not like, oh my god, what the fuck? It's like, bitch, what the fuck is your motherfucking problem, bitch? I will drop you. Like, military style. Like, whoo. I'm going to tell one of these stories over again only because it's a prerequisite to the story that I'm about to tell y'all today. And I'm going to let y'all in on a little motherfucking secret. My right eyelash has come off. So I put on some mascara and I put some fucking liner on it to try to stick it back on because somehow my motherfucking eyelash adhesive walked the fuck up out of my purse and I haven't seen it since I was with a certain person. And I don't know if they still or not. But my shit is gone. So anywho, what if you see that hoe fall off? I'm gonna keep on talking. I'm not gonna stop this motherfucking video, so I'm just gonna let that be known. I'm gonna try not to blink a lot, but I'm dramatic, so it's gonna be hard to avoid. But let me get to the motherfucking topic at hand. So it's a lot of shit that's been going on at Ogle. You know, like. And I'm just like too fucking through since I moved to days. It's so much motherfucking drama. I feel like I'm in high school. The way people don't want to do their motherfucking duties. Like, bitch, if you want to dispense, pass me some motherfucking products when I ask for it, bitch. Like, don't just open the motherfucking door. Like, come in here and get it your goddamn self. Really, motherfucker? Like, seriously? That's what you do now? That's what we do now? We gonna have a whole bunch of bitches in the dispensary, like, just getting shit, crowded all on top of each other. That's real professional. That's real cute. So who the fuck told you to do that? That's the first thing. And to be honest, that wasn't even supposed to be in the video. That's just how fucking irritated I am. Secondly, I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman. I'm in the military. So when somebody tells me to do something, I feel a need to do it only because I'm kind of disciplined in that aspect. Now, if you trying to you fuck over me with some tomfoolery, like, I'm just not finna fucking abide by whatever you saying or the rules that you have set forth. So I'm already having a bad motherfucking day, and this bitch gonna tell me, and I ain't gonna say no motherfucking names, but this bitch gonna tell me, you need to EPA your station. Bitch, I just EPA'd all these motherfucking stations before the night shift started. Number one. Number two, I'm not finna do it again. Like, I didn't even do hair. I was basically running hours on the clock, like running my mouth. So yeah, holla at one of these other hoes that was really doing something, because I'm not finna fucking EPA the goddamn station. So I was like, I already did it, and she was like, well, I didn't see you. You need to do it again. Haha. Who says? Who says if this hoe is clean, I'm not finna re-clean it? So in what book do TDLR have that somebody has to see you visibly clean something? I'm not knowledgeable of that motherfucking section or article. You're gonna have to point it out to me before I actually even think about re-fucking sanitizing this goddamn station. Like, come on, let's be for real here. We're all adults. If I said I did it, I did it. And so she's like, well, if you're not gonna do it, then clock out. Bye. I will gladly go home. I will, because my work here is done. It's 10 o'clock anyway. Like, it's time to close up shop. So, deuces, bitch. Like, really? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And I was having the wrong motherfucking day. And so, everything that I said in this video was actually said to the person who addressed me. And that's just how I feel about it. Like, you just not finna punk me. You not. Especially with the fucking week that I had. You're not. So, anywho, on to the next topic. Now, this is the story that I'm going to retell. I don't feel the need to go run up to motherfuckers and ask them for my tip money. I just don't. I just feel like if you wrote the motherfucking name on the envelope, if you counted the money and you put it in the envelope, what's one more step for mankind for you to skip your ass over to me and hand that shit to me in my hand? Now, I already discussed this in a previous video, so I'm not going to go into too many fucking details. But something was said when I left the scene. Now, we went back and forth, and it was not loud. like it was very under control. Nobody's ears were like peaked at this conversation because I handled it, I think, very fucking well. All I said was, are you done? Because you told me you were done a couple of seconds ago, and here you are handing me something that you just discovered. Like, do you need some more fucking time to look? Or what? Like, because now when you say you're done, I don't believe you. So I'm going to stand here just a little bit longer just to see if you're really done. If you see a fucking envelope that says Fergie or that says Ashley on it, because now you're a liar. You've become a liar to me. So, what the fuck? You did it yourself. You said there was nothing, you didn't see nothing, and now all of a sudden you see something. So, yeah, bitch, your credibility is a fucking zero. So, that's the prerequisite, okay, with this run-in that I had with this lady. Okay, so when I walk off, this bitch has the nerve to say, I don't think that's the way you should talk to someone who handles your tips. What the fuck does that mean? Are you going to be fucking embezzling money? Are you going to be fucking, like, taking my motherfucking tips and putting them in your little coin purse? Like, what are you going to do now that I've spoken to you in a way that you didn't see fit, now that I have tips? Because when I come my ass up here, if my name's on the paper, run me my money. And that's that. That's just the way that business goes. I'm not the type of person to flee and run and call corporate and cry to them and have things investigated and shit. I just don't have time for that. I will rather investigate the shit for my own and lash out with my own consequences and repercussions if you fuck with my money. Like, I'm not going to call anybody. Why? I can handle this very well, baby. Very well. Do you want me to handle it? I don't think so. So give me my shit when it's due. So that's that. Now today, rule of thumb. If you have a client, you cannot clock out. You must remain on the clock. So I had a client this morning. It ran over to my lunch, actually. And so I'm about to go. Well, it ran up until my lunch. Right after I got done, I was supposed to go to lunch. Well, they come tapping me on the fucking shoulder with the goddamn manicure and said they're going to push my lunch back 30 minutes. And I was like, cool. And I was like, but actually, it's not going to take me 30 minutes to do this because I do what I do and I do it well. So don't try to rush me. I mean, manicure, pedicure is not going to take, you know, it's not going to take that long. So they pushed that shit back another 30 minutes. And the thing of it is that I had already missed my break. So you're pushing my lunch back and you're fucking skipping over my break. So yes, I am going to take my 15-minute break and I'm going to take my 30-minute lunch together. That's going to be a total of 45 minutes. Now, I didn't clock out exactly when I was supposed to for my lunch because I was waiting on some classmates of mine. We were going to do a project together and on lunch. And so, like, what ended up happening was they started handing people shit. And I was like, fuck that. Let me get off the motherfucking clock. Because a rule of thumb, again, is if you're off the clock, you're not supposed to be receiving a client. So before they tried to fucking assign me a 90-year-old pedicure, not that I have anything against 90-year-old women. I think that 90-year-olds, period, are very adorable. If you have been able to sustain in life in these days and times, then I feel like it's very commendable to make it to 90 years old. But that does not mean that I want to scrub your feet. So let me get off the clock. So I clocked out. Okay, cool. I'm just waiting for my other classmate to clock out. And so, here they come talking about I'm supposed to be doing the manicure and someone else is going to be doing the pedicure. No, ma'am. I was like, I'm off the clock. I'm actually at lunch. And she was like, well, that's what she told me to come tell you. Again, I'm not going to say any names. So I was like, fine, give me the note. I'll go take the sticky note up there and I'll tell her my damn self because I'm not about to take this client because I'm on lunch. And I've seen it happen. When you are on lunch, that's the only time you can refuse a client. Now, other than that, if you're on the clock and you refuse a client, then your ass has to go home because you're not here to work, which is cool. And if I was on the clock, I would have fucking took it because the joke would have been on me, and I should have clocked out a little bit sooner, and I would have been like, okay, fuck it, I have to do this. But no, that's not the way that it worked, and that's not the way that the shit was gonna go down. So I went to the front and I stuck the note politely onto the counter, and I tapped it and I said, I'm off the clock. That's exactly how I said it. And I proceeded to about face and walk the fuck off. Well, how come she said, no, you're not? Bitch, how you gonna tell me? I put my thumb on the motherfucking reader and it said Ashley Ferguson clocked out. And so I said, yes, I am. And so she said, no, you're not. And I said, how you gonna tell me? And so she was like, you were clocked out when I assigned it to you. I said, that is incorrect again. And she was like, bring it down. Excuse me, motherfucker. So I proceeded to approach her. And me, I didn't think about it. I didn't. I know we're in a professional setting. It's Saturday. Everything is busy. I should have known better. But two wrongs don't make a right. Exactly. I understand that. But if you go there with me, bitch, I'm coming. I'm coming. Because if you went there, then I'm already there. So you don't have to worry about if I'm coming or not, boo, because I'm right behind you. Whatever you dish me, you're going to get it right back. I mean, come on now. You just bouncing the ball off of a fucking steel wall. Like, if you throw something at me, it's coming right back at you full speed, and it's probably going to hit you right in between the eyes. You're not finna fucking embarrass me, bitch. You're not my mama. Woo, she ran me high, y'all. She ran me high. So when she said bring it down, I said, no, you bring it down. Because when you bring it up, I bring it up. And if you bring it down, I'll bring it down. But like I said, I'm off the clock. Now what? And so she was like, I'm done. I know you're done. And I'm done too. Going to lunch, bitch. Deuces. Like, what the fuck else is there to talk about? So then, my director pulls me to the side and she's like, you can't be turning down clients. And I'm like, Miss Young, you know, I know how it goes. I have much respect for you. Look, if you tell me that I need, and I have respect for her because of her position, not even because we cool. You know, it's because she's in a position of authority and she does not address people sideways, not when she, you know, she knows that person's attitude. Like, I guess if she has to come sideways, then she damn sure will come sideways. But she knows that there's no need for her to come sideways to me because I'm a dish out what is given to me, and we don't have disagreements. Like, we just don't. And so when she talked to me in the soft voice, I talked to her in the soft voice. And I was like, no, but I'm off the clock. And I was off the clock before they gave me the client. And so I told her I was going to lunch. And she was like, okay. Like, you know, and at the end of the day, she said, this individual was wrong and I was wrong. And I can definitely agree that I was fucking wrong. I was wrong. So let's move past that, because that shit is about to burn me up. But you're not my motherfucking mama. You're not gonna make me do shit that I know I don't have to do. No, you're not. So anyway, I'm sick and tired of these